And now on BBC Radio 4, the shipping forecast, issued by the Met Office on behalf of the Maritime and Coast Guard Agency at 0015 on Friday the 5th of January. Their warnings are gales in Viking, Forties, Cromarty, German Bight, Thames, Dover, Wight, Fitzroy, Seoul, Fair Isle, Faroes and South East Iceland. The general synopsis at 1800. Low Portland 991, expected Netherlands 997 by 1800 Friday. Low Faroes 988, slow moving, filling 997 by same time. The area forecasts for the next 24 hours. Viking. Southeast 6 to gale 8, decreasing 4 to 6, occasional sleet, then becoming mainly fair, good, occasionally very poor at first. North Atsira, South Atsira. Easterly or southeasterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 at first in South Atsira. Wintry showers in South Atsira. Good, occasionally very poor in South Atsira. Light to moderate icing in South Atsira. Forties, Cromarty. Southeast 6 to gale 8, decreasing 4 to 6. Rain or showers, good, occasionally poor. Fourth, Tyne. East or southeast 4 to 6 at first and east, otherwise variable 2 to 4. Rain or showers, good, occasionally poor. Dogger. Southeasterly, backing easterly or northeasterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 in southeast. Rain or showers, good, occasionally poor. Fisher, German Bight. East 5 to 7, increasing gale 8 for a time in southern German Bight. Occasional sleet or snow, good, occasionally very poor. Light icing in Fisher. Humber, Thames, Dover. Cyclonic 5 to 7, occasionally gale 8 at first in Thames and Dover. Rain or showers, good, occasionally poor. Wight. Cyclonic 7 to severe gale 9, becoming northwest 4 or 5, veering north later. Rain, then showers, good, occasionally poor. Portland, Plymouth, Biscay. West or northwest, veering north later, 4 to 6, occasionally 7 at first in Portland. Showers, good, occasionally poor. Trafalgar. North or northwest, 4 to 6, occasionally 7 at first. Showers, good, occasionally poor. Fitzroy, Seoul. Northerly or northwesterly 7 or gale 8 at first and west, otherwise 4 to 6. Showers, good, occasionally poor. Lundy, Fastnet, Irish Sea, Shannon, Rockall, Malin. Northwest 4 to 6, occasionally 7 at first in Shannon. Showers, good, occasionally poor. Hebrides, Bailey. Northwest 5 to 7, perhaps gale 8 later in North Bailey. Showers, good, occasionally poor. Fair Isle, Faroes. Cyclonic 6 to gale 8, rain or showers, wintry in Fair Isle. Moderate or good, occasionally poor. And Southeast Iceland. Cyclonic 4 to 6, increasing 6 to gale 8 in southeast. Showers, perhaps wintry, good, occasionally poor. And now the weather reports from coastal stations for 2300 on the 4th of January. Tyree, automatic. Northwest 4, rain. 1 mile 996, rising slowly. Stornoway. Southwest by south 2, 32 miles 993, rising slowly. Lerwick. Southeast by south 6, slight rain. 1.5 miles 1000, now falling. Wick, automatic. South-southeast 4, 4 miles 996, rising slowly. Aberdeen. South by east 2, 14 miles 998, rising slowly. Lukers, calm, mist, 2 miles 998, rising slowly. Boomer, east by north 1, mist, 2 miles 998, rising slowly. Bridlington, east by south 1, 997, falling slowly. Sandetti light vessel, automatic. South by west 6, 11 miles 994. Greenwich light vessel, automatic. 1 mile 990. St. Catherine's Point, automatic. northwest 5, 994, rising. Jersey, northwest 5, rain 13 miles 1000, rising more slowly. Channel light vessel automatic, northwest 5, 999. Scilly automatic, northwest by west 4, 16 miles 1003, rising slowly. Milford Haven, northwest 3, 16 miles 1000, rising slowly. Aberporth, west by north 3, slight rain 6 miles 999, rising slowly. Valley, east by north 2, 7 miles 999, rising slowly. Liverpool Crosby, southwest by west 1, mist 4 miles 998, steady. Valencia, north by west 2, slight showers 24 miles 1004, rising. Ronaldsway, northwest 2, 999, rising slowly. Malin Head, west-northwest 4, recent drizzle 22 miles 998, rising slowly. And Machrihanish automatic, west-southwest 4, 14 miles 998, rising slowly. And here's the weather forecast for the inshore waters of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, valid for the following 24 hours, issued by the Met Office at 2300 on Thursday, the 4th of January. The general situation: a slow-moving area of low pressure to the northwest of Scotland continues to bring rain and gales to the far north of Scotland. Area of low pressure moves northeastwards through the English Channel Friday morning, bringing rain and strong winds at first to some southern coastlines. Cape Wrath to Rattray Head, including Orkney. Southerly or southeasterly 6 to gale 8 at first and east, otherwise westerly or southwesterly 4 to 6. Rain or showers, moderate or good, occasionally poor. Rattray Head to Berwick-upon-Tweed. Cyclonic, mainly southeasterly in north and mainly westerly in southwest 4 to 6, becoming variable 2 to 4 later. Rain or showers, moderate or good, occasionally poor. Berwick-upon-Tweed to Whitby. Variable 2 to 4, becoming south or southeast 3 to 5 for a time. Showers, good. Whitby to Gibraltar Point. North or northeast 3 to 5. Rain or showers, moderate or good, occasionally poor. Gibraltar Point to North Foreland. Cyclonic 4 to 6, increasing 7 for a time, becoming northerly or northwesterly later. Rain or showers, moderate or good, occasionally poor. North Foreland to Selsey Bill. Cyclonic 6 to gale 8, becoming westerly or northwesterly 4 to 6. Rain or showers, moderate or good, occasionally poor. Selsey Bill to Lyme Regis. Northwest 6 to gale 8, decreasing 4 to 6. Showers, good. Lyme Regis to Land's End, including the Isles of Scilly. Northwest 4 to 6. Showers, good. Land's End to St. David's Head, including the Bristol Channel. Northwest 4 to 6. Showers, good. St. David's Head to Great Orme Head, including St. George's Channel. North or northwest 4 to 6. Showers, good. Great Orme Head to the Mull of Galloway. North or northwest 4 to 6. Showers, good. Isle of Man. Northwest 2 or 3, increasing 5 or 6, veering north or northwest 4 or 5 later. Slight or moderate showers, good. Loch Foyle to Carlingford Loch. Westerly or northwesterly 3 to 5, occasionally 6 in North Channel. Showers, good. Mull of Galloway to Mull of Kintyre, including the Firth of Clyde and North Channel. Southwesterly 2 to 4, veering northwesterly 4 to 6. Showers, good. Mull of Kintyre to Ardnamurchan Point. Northwest 4 to 6. Showers, good, occasionally poor. Ardnamurchan Point to Cape Wrath. Northwest 4 to 6, occasionally 7 at first. Showers, good, occasionally poor. And Shetland Isles, south or southeast 6 to gale 8, occasional rain or sleet, moderate or good, occasionally poor. And that completes the shipping bulletin. Well, as I often say, it's wonderful to hear where you listen to the shipping forecast at 12 minutes to 1 each night. Glenn Cooney writes to say, I always enjoy listening to the shipping forecast either live or via BBC Sounds. Living on the south coast means I get to see weather as well as hearing the forecasted weather. Today, 4th of January, is a sad anniversary for me as I lost my nan 13 years ago. I was very close to her and she was an avid listener to Radio 4. My most vivid memory was sitting in the kitchen with her during the summer holidays and listening to the shipping forecast with her after PM just before 6 o'clock. Though in the 90s, the coastal station reports were included in the bulletins back then. They were. I was always fascinated by the automatic stations. Even now, at the age of 42, I continue to be fascinated by the shipping forecast, though I know that Channel Light Vessel Automatic is the closest to me. I'll always be grateful to my nan for introducing it to me. Wishing you a happy new year, as he says in Irish, Ovlian fui vasha gwit and ihawa. Best wishes from Glenn Cooney. Glenn, thank you for sharing such lovely memories, and please do let me know if you are listening from a particular sea area or what the shipping forecast means to you. Do drop me a line to al.ryan@bbc.co.uk. Well, that's it for another day here on BBC Radio 4. On behalf of my colleague Tina Ritchie in the newsroom and myself, Al Ryan, here in Broadcasting House. If you have been, thanks for listening. Have a safe, quiet and peaceful night. Good night. Ihawa.
And now the shipping forecast issued by the Met Office on behalf of the Maritime and Coast Guard Agency at 0015 on Saturday the 6th of January. There are warnings of gales in Fair Isle, Faroes and South East Iceland. The general synopsis at 1800. Low, Faroes 997, expected Northern Fair Isle 1013 by 1800 Saturday. High, Northwestern Trafalgar 1023, expected East Shannon 1025 by same time. The area forecast for the next 24 hours. Viking, southerly or southeasterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 in west, perhaps gale 8 for a time later in far northwest. Rain later, good, occasionally moderate later. Northward Sierra, variable 3 or less, becoming southerly 3 to 5. Fair, good. Southward Sierra, 40s, easterly or southeasterly 3 to 5, occasionally 6 at first, then veering southerly in north 40s. Wintry showers, good, occasionally poor. Light icing at first in southeastern Southward Sierra. Cromarty, south or southwest 4 to 6, veering northwest 3 or 4. Rain or showers, good, occasionally poor. Forth, Tyne, cyclonic becoming northwest in Forth 3 to 5, occasionally 2 at first. Rain or showers, good, occasionally poor. Dogger, Fisher, German Bight, easterly or northeasterly 4 to 6, decreasing 3 or 4 in Fisher and north and west Dogger. Rain, sleet or wintry showers. Good, occasionally poor. Light icing at first in northeast Fisher. Humber, Thames. North or northeast 4 to 6. Showers, good, occasionally poor. Dover, White, Portland, Plymouth, Biscay. North or northwest 4 to 6. Showers, good, occasionally moderate. Trafalgar, Fitzroy, Seoul. Mainly variable 2 to 4, but northwesterly 4 to 6 at first in east and southeasterly 4 to 6 later in west. Showers at first in east, rain later in far west. Good, occasionally moderate. Lundy, Fastnet, Irish Sea. Northwest 4 to 6, veering north or northeast 3 to 5. Showers, good. Shannon, Rockall. Northwesterly 4 or 5, becoming variable 3 or less, becoming southeasterly 4 or 5 later in west. Showers then fair, good. Malin, Hebrides, Bailey. Northwest 4 to 6, becoming variable 2 to 4 later. Showers, good. Fair Isle, Faroes. Cyclonic 5 to 7, occasionally gale 8 at first, becoming west or northwest 4 to 6 later. Rain or showers, moderate or good, occasionally poor. Southeast Iceland. Northwesterly 5 to 7, occasionally gale 8 at first in east, becoming variable 2 to 4 later. Sleet at first in north, good, occasionally poor at first in north. Now the weather reports from coastal stations for 2300. Tyree automatic, northwest by north 4. Recent rain 16 miles, 1011, rising. Stornoway, west by north 3. Recent rain 8 miles, 1008, rising. Lerwick, south-southeast 6. Rain 5 miles, 1008, rising slowly. Wick automatic, southwest 2. Slight rain 4 miles, 1006, rising slowly. Aberdeen, calm, fog 800 metres, 1009, rising. Lucas, west 3. 19 miles, 1009, rising. Bulmer, west by south 2. Mist 4 miles, 1009, rising. Bridlington, north 1. 1009, rising. Sandetty light vessel automatic, north-northwest 5. More than 27 miles, 1007. St Catherine's Point automatic, northwest by west 3. 1009, rising. Jersey, north-northwest 3. 19 miles, 1010, rising slowly. Channel light vessel automatic, north by west 5. 1010. Scilly automatic, north-northwest 4. 16 miles, 1015, rising slowly. Milford Haven, northwest 3. 19 miles, 1013, rising. Aberporth, northwest by north 5. 19 miles, 1012, rising. Valley, northwest by north 3. 16 miles, 1012, rising. Liverpool Crosby, north-northwest 3. 13 miles, 1010, rising. Valencia, north 1. Recent rain, 24 miles, 1018, rising slowly. Ronaldsway, west-northwest 2. 1012, rising. Malin Head, northwest 4. 9 miles, 1012, rising slowly. Machrihanish automatic, northwest 4. Recent rain, 24 miles, 1011, rising slowly. And now here's the weather forecast for the inshore waters of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, valid for the following 24 hours, issued by the Met Office at 2300 on Friday the 5th of January. The general situation. 2 slow-moving low-pressure systems currently lie close to the United Kingdom, one over Germany and one to the north of Scotland, and these are currently bringing further showers, especially to northern and eastern areas. Pressure then builds over the weekend, slowly introducing more settled conditions to the coastal waters. Cape Wrath to Rattray Head, including Orkney. Southerly or southwesterly, veering westerly or northwesterly 4 to 6, increasing 7 or gale 8 for a time in north. Rain or showers, good, occasionally poor at first. Rattray Head to Berwick upon Tweed. Cyclonic, becoming west or northwest 3 to 5. Rain for a time in north, otherwise showers. Good, occasionally poor for a time in north. Berwick upon Tweed to Whitby. Variable 2 to 4, becoming cyclonic 3 to 5 for a time. Rain or showers, good, occasionally poor. Whitby to Gibraltar Point. Northerly or northeasterly 3 or 4, occasionally 5 in south, becoming variable 2 at times in north. Showers, good, occasionally moderate. Gibraltar Point to North Foreland. Northerly 4 to 6. Showers, good, occasionally moderate. North Foreland to Selsey Bill. Northwesterly veering northerly 4 or 5, occasionally 6 in east and 3 in west. Showers, good. Selsey Bill to Lyme Regis. Northwest veering north 3 to 5. Showers, good. Lyme Regis to Land's End, including the Isles of Scilly. Northwest 4 to 6, veering north 3 to 5. Showers, good. Land's End to St David's Head, including the Bristol Channel. Northwest 4 to 6, veering north 3 to 5. Showers, good. St David's Head to Great Orme Head, including St George's Channel. North or northwest 4 to 6, veering north or northeast 3 to 5 later. Showers, good, occasionally moderate. Great Orme Head to the Mull of Galloway. North or northwest 3 to 5, veering northeast 2 to 4 later. Showers becoming fair later, good, occasionally moderate at first. Isle of Man. North or northwest 4 or 5, decreasing 3 or 4, then veering north or northeast later. Showers then fair, good, occasionally moderate at first. Lochfoyle to Carlingford Loch. Northwest 3 or 4, increasing 5 at times, then veering north 2 to 4 later. Showers, good, occasionally moderate. Mull of Galloway to the Mull of Kintyre, including the Firth of Clyde and the North Channel. Northwesterly 3 or 4, occasionally 5 in North Channel, becoming variable 2 at times in far north, veering northerly 2 to 4 later. Showers becoming fair later, good, occasionally moderate at first. Mull of Kintyre to Ardnamurchan Point. Northwest 3 to 5, becoming variable mainly north 2 to 4 later. Showers, good, occasionally moderate. Ardnamurchan Point to Cape Wrath. Westerly or northwesterly 4 or 5, occasionally 6 at first in north, veering northerly or northwesterly 2 to 4 later. Showers, good, occasionally moderate. And the Shetland Isles, south or southeast 6 to gale 8, veering west 4 to 6 later. Occasional rain, moderate or good. And then, of course, completes the shipping bulletin, which means we're reaching the end of our day's broadcasting here on BBC Radio 4. I'll be back later on in the day, but for now, this is John Hammond in Broadcasting House in London, wishing you, wherever you are, a safe and peaceful night. Good night.
Now the shipping forecast issued by the Met Office on behalf of the Maritime and Coast Guard Agency at 0015 on Sunday the 7th of January. There is a warning of gales in Viking. The general synopsis at 1800. Low Fair Isle 1013, expected Viking 1031 by 1800 Sunday. High northeast Shannon 1025, dissipating. The area forecasts for the next 24 hours. Viking, southerly 5 to 7, occasionally gale 8 at first in north, becoming cyclonic 4 to 6. Rain or wintry showers, good, occasionally poor. North at Sierra, southerly 5 or 6, backing southeasterly 3 or 4 later. Fair, good. South at Sierra, southeasterly 4 or 5, becoming variable 2 or 3 later. Fair, good. 40s, cyclonic 3 to 5, showers mainly in west and north. Good, occasionally poor in west and north. Cromarty, 4th, west or northwest 3 to 5, becoming variable 2 to 4 later. Showers, good. Tyne, northwest Dogger, cyclonic 2 to 4, becoming easterly 3 to 5 later. Showers, good, occasionally moderate. Southeast Dogger, Fisher, easterly or northeasterly 3 to 5, occasional sleet or snow, good, occasionally poor. German Bight, northeasterly 4 or 5, occasionally 6 in south, wintry showers, good, occasionally poor. Humber, Thames, Dover, north or northeast 4 to 6, occasionally 7 in Thames and Dover. Showers, wintry at times in east, good, occasionally poor in east. White, Portland, Plymouth, Biscay, north veering northeast 4 to 6, increasing 7 at times in White. Showers, thundery at first in South Biscay. Good, occasionally moderate. East Trafalgar, variable 3 or less, mainly fair. Good. West Trafalgar, southerly or southeasterly 4 to 6. Rain at times, perhaps thundery. Moderate or good, occasionally poor. Fitzroy, Seoul, Southeasterly 4 to 6 in west, but in east variable 2 to 4, becoming easterly 3 to 5 later. Showers in east, rain in west Fitzroy. Good, occasionally moderate in west Fitzroy. Lundy, Fastnet, Irish Sea. Northeast veering east 3 to 5. Showers, good. Shannon, Rockall. Variable 3 or less at first in east, otherwise southeasterly 4 to 6. Fair, good. Malin, Hebrides. Variable 2 to 4, becoming southeast 3 to 5 later. Showers, good. Bailey, variable 3 or less at first in east, otherwise southeasterly 4 to 6. Fair, good. Fair Isle, cyclonic 5 to 7, becoming northeast 3 to 5. Showers, good, occasionally moderate. Faroes, north veering south 3 to 5, but becoming variable 2 for a time. Fair, good. Southeast Iceland, variable 2 to 4, becoming southerly 4 to 6. Mainly fair, good. And now the weather reports from coastal stations for 2300. Tyree Automatic, north 2, 19 miles, 1026, rising more slowly. Stornoway, northwest by west 3, slight rain, 7 miles, 1025, rising. Lerwick, northwest by west 5, rain, 2 miles, 1018, rising. Wick Automatic, west-northwest 2, 16 miles, 1023, rising. Aberdeen, west-northwest 2, 27 miles, 1024, rising slowly. Lookers, west 3, 30 miles, 1024, rising slowly. Boomer, south by west 2, recent drizzle, 14 miles, 1024, rising slowly. Bridlington, northeast 2, 1023, rising slowly. Sandetti light vessel automatic, north by east 6, 11 miles, 1019. St. Catherine's Point automatic, northwest by west 3, 1022, rising slowly. Jersey, north by east 4, 22 miles, 1021, rising slowly. Channel light vessel automatic, northeast by north 4, 1022. Scilly automatic, north by west 3, 19 miles, 1025, rising slowly. Milford Haven, northwest by north 3, recent rain, 1024, rising slowly. Aberporth, north-northeast 3, 22 miles, 1024, rising slowly. Valley, north-northeast 2, 16 miles, 1024, rising slowly. Liverpool Crosby, northeast 2, mist, 2 miles, 1024, rising slowly. Valencia, northeast by east 2, 22 miles, 1027, rising slowly. Ronaldsway, north by east 3, 1025, rising slowly. Malin Head, southwest 2, 24 miles, 1026, rising slowly. Machrihanish automatic, east-southeast 2, 32 miles, 1025, rising slowly. Here's the weather forecast for the inshore waters of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, valid for the following 24 hours, issued by the Met Office at 2300. The general situation: pressure will continue to rise across the United Kingdom during the next 24 hours, and this will gradually introduce more settled conditions to the coastal waters. Colder conditions then arrive in the south on Monday, bringing wintry showers. Cape Wrath to Rattray Head, including Orkney. Westerly or northwesterly, veering northerly 4 or 5, occasionally 6 in north, becoming variable 2 to 4 later. Showers, good. Rattray Head to Berwick-upon-Tweed. West or northwest, veering north or northwest later 3 to 5. Fair at first except in far north, otherwise showers. Good. Berwick-upon-Tweed to Whitby. Cyclonic, mainly northwest 3 to 5, becoming variable 2 at times. Showers, good, occasionally moderate. Whitby to Gibraltar Point. Easterly or northeasterly 3 or 4, occasionally 5 at first and south, becoming variable 2 at times in north. Showers, good. Gibraltar Point to North Foreland. Northerly veering northeasterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 in south. Showers, perhaps wintry later. Good, occasionally moderate. North Foreland to Selsybill. Northerly veering northeasterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 in east. Showers, good, occasionally moderate in east. Selsybill to Lyme Regis. North 3 or 4, veering northeast 4 to 6. Showers, then mainly fair. Good. Lyme Regis to Land's End, including the Isles of Scilly. Northerly at first in east, otherwise northeasterly 4 or 5, occasionally 6 in east and 3 in west. Showers, then mainly fair. Good. Land's End to St David's Head, including the Bristol Channel. North veering east or northeast 3 to 5. Showers, good. St David's Head to Great Orme Head, including St George's Channel. North or northeast veering east or northeast 3 to 5, but becoming variable 3 or less for a time. Showers, good. Great Orme Head to the Mull of Galloway. East or northeast 2 to 4, becoming variable 3 or less for a time. Showers for a time, good. Isle of Man. North or northeast veering east or northeast later 3 or 4. Fair, good. Lochfoyle to Carlingford Loch. North or northeast 2 to 4, veering east or southeast 3 to 5 later. Showers, good. Mull of Galloway to Mull of Kintyre, including the Firth of Clyde and North Channel. Northerly or northeasterly, becoming variable 1 to 3, becoming easterly or northeasterly 3 or 4 later. Mainly fair, good. Mull of Kintyre to Ardnamurchan Point. Variable 3 or less, becoming east or northeast 2 to 4, veering east or southeast 3 to 5 later. Showers then fair, good. Ardnamurchan Point to Cape Wrath. North or northwest veering northeast 2 to 4, then veering east 3 or 4 later. Showers then fair, good. And Shetland Isles. North or northwest 5 or 6, occasionally 7 at first, veering northeast 3 to 5 later. Showers, good, occasionally moderate at first. That completes the shipping bulletin and indeed brings us to the end of our schedule for the day. For me, Ron Brown, here at Broadcasting House in London, Vijay Alice in the newsroom, and everyone at Radio 4, do have a restful night. Good night.
And now on BBC Radio 4, the shipping forecast issued by the Met Office on behalf of the Maritime and Coast Guard Agency at 0015 on Monday, the 8th of January. There are warnings of gales in Shannon and Rockall. The general synopsis at 1800. Low Viking 1030, losing its identity by 1800 Monday. New low South Fitzroy 1016, expected by same time. High Norway 1041, expected 40s 1041 by that time. The area forecasts for the next 24 hours. Viking. South 4 to 5, becoming variable 2 to 4, then north or northwest later. Showers, good. North at Sierra. Southerly, becoming variable 2 to 4, showers later, good. South at Sierra. Easterly or southeasterly, becoming variable 2 to 4, then northwesterly 3 to 5 later, fair, good. 40s, Cromarty, 4th. Variable 2 to 4, becoming east later in 4th, showers, good, occasionally poor at first. Tyne, Dogger. East or northeast 3 to 5, showers at first in Tyne, otherwise fair. Good, occasionally poor at first in Tyne. Fisher. East becoming cyclonic 3 to 5, decreasing 2 at times, fair, good. German Bight. Northeasterly, veering easterly 3 to 5, occasionally 6 in south, mainly fair, good. good. Humber, Thames, Dover, White, Portland, Plymouth. East or northeast 4 to 6, increasing 7 at times, mainly later in Plymouth. Wintry showers, good, occasionally very poor. Biscay, northeasterly, veering easterly 3 to 5, occasionally 6 in north, showers, good, occasionally poor. Trafalgar, cyclonic, mainly south at first, 3 to 5, rain or showers, perhaps thundery later, good, occasionally poor. Fitzroy, Seoul, easterly or southeasterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 in far west Seoul, rain or showers, good, occasionally poor. Lundy, Fastnet, Irish Sea, east 4 to 6, occasionally 3 at first and 7 later in Lundy, showers, wintry later in Lundy, good, occasionally poor later in Lundy. Shannon, Rockall, southerly or southeasterly 5 to 7, occasionally gale 8 in west, showers, good. Malin, Hebrides, southerly or southeasterly 3 to 5, occasionally 6 in west, mainly fair, good. Bailey, southerly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 in southwest, perhaps gale 8 later in southwest, mainly fair, good. Fair Isle, variable becoming west or southwest 2 to 4, mainly fair, good. Faroes, south or southwest 3 to 5, mainly fair, good. And southeast Iceland, southerly or southwesterly 4 to 6, showers, good, occasionally moderate. And now the weather reports from coastal stations for 2300 on the 7th of January. Tyree automatic, southeast 4, 30 miles 1035, rising slowly. Stornoway, north 1, slight rain 24 miles 1035, rising more slowly. Lerwick, northwest by north 4, recent drizzle 7 miles 1035, rising slowly. Wick automatic, west by north 2, 16 miles 1036, rising slowly. Aberdeen, north-northeast 1, mist 5 miles 1036, rising slowly. Lukers, west by north 2, recent fog 8 miles 1036, rising slowly. Boomer, northwest 3, 13 miles 1035, rising slowly. Bridlington, northeast by east 3, 1034, rising slowly. Sandbetty light vessel automatic, east-northeast 7, 11 miles 1029. St. Catherine's Point automatic, east-northeast 3, 1029, rising slowly. Jersey, northeast 4, 14 miles 1027, now falling. Channel light vessel automatic, east-northeast 6, 1029. Scilly automatic, east by north 4, 19 miles 1030, rising slowly. Milford Haven, east 3, 22 miles 1032, rising slowly. Aberporth, east-southeast 4, more than 38 miles 1033, rising slowly. Valley, northeast 1, 11 miles 1033, rising slowly. Liverpool Crosby, east by north 1, mist 4 miles 1034, rising slowly. Valentia, east by north 3, 24 miles 1030, falling slowly. Ronaldsway, northeast 3, 1034, rising slowly. Malin Head, south by east 3, 19 miles 1034, rising slowly. And Machrihanish automatic, east-southeast 3, more than 38 miles 1035, rising slowly. And here's the weather forecast for the inshore waters of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, valid for the following 24 hours, issued by the Met Office at 2300 on Sunday the 7th of January. The general situation: Pressure will continue to rise across the United Kingdom during Sunday night, and this will gradually introduce more settled conditions to most of the coastal waters. Colder conditions then arrive in the south on Monday, bringing wintry showers. Cape Wrath to Rattray Head, including Orkney. Variable 3 or less, becoming south or southwest 2 to 4 later. Mainly fair, good. Rattray Head to Berwick upon Tweed. Variable 2 to 4, but mainly southeasterly later and south. Showers at first, good. Berwick upon Tweed to Whitby. Variable 2 to 4, becoming east 3 to 5. Showers at first, good. Whitby to Gibraltar Point. Northeasterly 3 or 4, increasing 4 to 6, mainly fair, good. Gibraltar Point to North Foreland. Easterly or northeasterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 later. Showers turning wintry, becoming fair later, good, occasionally very poor. North Foreland to Selsey Bill. Easterly or northeasterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 later. Showers turning wintry, becoming fair later, good, occasionally very poor. Selsey Bill to Lyme Regis. Northeast 4 to 6, occasionally 7 later. Showers turning wintry, good, occasionally very poor. Lyme Regis to Land's End, including the Isles of Scilly. East or northeast 4 to 6, occasionally 7 later. Wintry showers later, good, occasionally poor later. Land's End to St. David's Head, including the Bristol Channel. East or northeast 4 to 6, occasionally 7 later. Wintry showers later, good, occasionally poor later. St. David's Head to Great Orme Head, including St. George's Channel. Variable 2 to 4 at first in the far north, otherwise easterly 3 to 5, increasing 6 at times later, mainly fair, good. Great Orme Head to the Mull of Galloway. Easterly or northeasterly 3 to 5, occasionally 2 at first and 6 later in south. Showers at first, good. Isle of Man. East 2 or 3, increasing 4 or 5, occasionally 6 later, fair, good. Lochfoyle to Carlingford Loch. Easterly or southeasterly 3 to 5, occasionally 6 later in south. Showers at first, good. Mull of Galloway to Mull of Kintyre, including the Firth of Clyde and North Channel. Easterly or southeasterly 3 to 5, occasionally 2 at first, mainly fair, good. Mull of Kintyre to Ardnamurchan Point. Southeasterly 3 to 5, mainly fair, good. Ardnamurchan Point to Cape Wrath. Southerly or southeasterly 3 to 5, occasionally 2 later in north. Showers at first, good. And Shetland Isles. Cyclonic becoming west or southwest 2 to 4, mainly fair, good. And that completes the shipping forecast. Well, as I often say, it's wonderful to hear where you listen to the shipping forecast at 12 minutes to 1 each night. Danny Morrison writes to say, I've always been interested in the shipping forecast since I learned about it in the Sea Cadets. Coming from the far north coast of Scotland, strictly speaking the Fair Isle area, but just over the line from Cromarty, about 20 miles from Wick Automatic, bad weather is usually not reported, but the sun making an appearance is. I've tried several times, he says, to record the data, then plotted on the chart of the areas, none of which have yet gone past the Utseras, but I've always challenged the cadets to have a go. It's probably the worst kept secret in Scotland, he says. We all secretly scrutinise the pronunciation of Machrihanish Automatic, especially being a Highlander, having to pronounce all sorts of Gaelic place names on a daily basis. But at least we can comfort ourselves, he says. Someone knows where to point it to on a map when looking for Wick. Well done on a sterling service, he says, and I hope to hear it again for a long time to come. Yours sincerely, Danny Morrison. Danny, lovely to hear from you, and thanks for your email. You can always drop me a line to al.ryan@bbc.co.uk if you'll tune into the shipping forecast. Well, that's it for another day here on BBC Radio 4. On behalf of my colleague Ron Brown in the newsroom and myself, Al Ryan, here in Broadcasting House, if you have been, thanks for listening. Have a safe, quiet and peaceful night. Good night. Ihawa.
This is BBC Radio 4. Now the shipping forecast issued by the Met Office on behalf of the Maritime and Coast Guard Agency at 0015 on Tuesday the 9th of January. There is a warning of gales in Fitzroy. The general synopsis at 1800. High Norway 1042, expected Faroes 1042 by 1800 Tuesday. Low 1016 Trafalgar, losing its identity by same time. The area forecasts for the next 24 hours. Viking, north at Sierra. Variable 2 to 4, becoming northerly 3 to 5, occasionally 6 later. Showers, good. South at Sierra. Northerly or northwesterly 3 to 5, increasing 6 at times. Showers, good. Forties. Variable 2 to 4, becoming north 3 to 5. Showers, good. Cromarty. Variable 2 to 4, mainly fair, with fog patches at first in Inner Murray Firth. Good, occasionally very poor at first in Inner Murray Firth. Forth. East backing northeast 2 to 4, occasionally 5 later. Showers, good. Tyne, Dogger. Easterly backing northeasterly later 3 to 5, occasionally 6 at first and south. Showers later, good. Fisher. Northwesterly 3 to 5, occasionally 6 at first and north, becoming variable 2 to 4 later. Showers, good. German Bight. Easterly 3 to 5, occasionally 6 at first and south, becoming variable 2 to 4 in north. Mainly fair, good. Humber, Thames, Dover. East or northeast 5 to 7, occasionally 4 later. Mainly fair, good. White, Portland, Plymouth. Easterly or northeasterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 in north. Wintry showers, good, occasionally very poor. Biscay. East 3 to 5, showers, good. Trafalgar, South Fitzroy. Cyclonic 3 to 5, becoming north or northwest 2 to 4 later. Occasional rain or showers, good, occasionally poor. North Fitzroy, Seoul. Easterly or southeasterly 5 to 7, occasionally gale 8s later in North Fitzroy. Occasional rain or showers, good, occasionally poor. Lundy, Fastnet, Irish Sea. East 5 to 7, showers, wintry at first. Good, occasionally poor at first. Shannon, Rockall. Southeast backing east later in Shannon 5 to 7. Showers, good, occasionally moderate. Malin, Hebrides. Southeast 3 to 5, occasionally 6 at first in Malin. Fair, good. Bailey. Southerly or southeasterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 at first in west. Fair, good. Fair Isle, Southeast Faroes. Variable 2 to 4, mainly fair, good. Northwest Faroes, Southeast Iceland. Southwesterly 3 to 5, occasionally 6 at first in Southeast Iceland. Fair, good. Here are the weather reports from coastal stations for 2300. Tyree Automatic, Southeast 4, recent rain. 35 miles, 1039, rising slowly. Stornoway, north-northwest 1, 22 miles, 1040, rising slowly. Lerwick, west-southwest 1, more than 38 miles, 1041, rising slowly. Wick Automatic, west by south 1, 16 miles, 1041, now falling. Aberdeen, north 1, recent rain, 2 miles, 1042, now falling. Leuchars, east by south 2, 35 miles, 1041, steady. Boomer, east by north 4, 12 miles, 1040, steady. Bridlington, east by north 6, 1037, steady. Sandetti Light Vessel Automatic, east by north 6, 11 miles, 1030. St. Catherine's Point Automatic, northeast by east 3, 1029, falling slowly. Jersey, east by south 4, 13 miles, 1027, falling slowly. Channel Light Vessel Automatic, northeast by east 6, 1027. Scilly Automatic, east-northeast 6, 14 miles, 1028, falling slowly. Milford Haven, northeast by east 3, 19 miles, 1032, falling slowly. Aberporth, northeast by east 5, slight rain, 22 miles, 1032, falling slowly. Valley, east-northeast 5, 16 miles, 1035, falling slowly. Liverpool Crosby, northeast by north 2, 14 miles 1036, now rising. Valencia, east by south 2, 27 miles 1031, falling slowly. Ronaldsway, east 6, 1037, now falling. Malin Head, southeast by east 4, 24 miles 1038, rising slowly. Machrihanish Automatic, east by south 4, more than 38 miles 1038, now falling. Here's the weather forecast for the inshore waters of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, valid for the following 24 hours, issued by the Met Office at 2300. The general situation: high pressure, currently centred over Norway, will migrate slowly eastwards and maintain a strong and cold easterly flow over southern parts of the United Kingdom throughout tonight, with wintry showers clearing the far southern and western coastal waters by Tuesday afternoon. Elsewhere, winds are lighter and conditions are more settled, with showers affecting northeastern parts at times. Cape Wrath to Rattray Head, including Orkney. South or southwest, becoming variable 2 to 4. Mainly fair, but with fog patches at first in Inner Murray Firth. Good, occasionally very poor at first in Inner Murray Firth. Rattray Head to Berwick-upon-Tweed. East or southeast, backing northeast 2 to 4, occasionally 5 later. Showers. Good. Berwick-upon-Tweed to Whitby. East backing northeast later 3 or 4, occasionally 5 at first. Showers. Good. Whitby to Gibraltar Point. East 4 to 6, occasionally 7 at first. Mainly fair. Good. Gibraltar Point to North Foreland. Easterly or northeasterly 5 to 7. Fair. Good. North Foreland to Selseybill. Easterly or northeasterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 in south. Mainly fair. Good. Selseybill to Lyme Regis. Easterly or northeasterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 in south. Wintry showers at first. Good, occasionally very poor at first. Lyme Regis to Land's End, including the Isles of Scilly. Easterly or northeasterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 in south. Wintry showers. Good, occasionally very poor. Land's End to St David's Head, including the Bristol Channel. East or northeast 4 to 6, occasionally 7 in Bristol Channel. Wintry showers at first. Good, occasionally very poor at first. St David's Head to Great Orme Head, including St George's Channel. Easterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 later. Wintry showers at first and south. Good, occasionally poor at first and south. Great Orme Head to the Mull of Galloway. Easterly or northeasterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 near Great Orme Head, and 3 in north. Fair. Good. Isle of Man. East 5 or 6. Fair. Good. Lochfoyle to Carlingford Loch. East or southeast 4 or 5, occasionally 6 at first and 3 later. Fair. Good. Mull of Galloway to Mull of Kintyre, including the Firth of Clyde and North Channel. Easterly or southeasterly, backing northeasterly later 3 to 5, occasionally 6 at first in the North Channel. Fair. Good. Mull of Kintyre to Ardnamurchan Point. Easterly or southeasterly 3 to 5, occasionally 6 at first and far south. Mainly fair. Good. Ardnamurchan Point to Cape Wrath. Southerly or southeasterly 2 to 4, occasionally 5 at first and south. Mainly fair. Good. And Shetland Isles. West or southwest, veering north or northwest later 2 to 4. Mainly fair. Good. And that completes the shipping bulletin. As ever, thanks for being with us here at Radio 4. From me, Ron Brown, Charles Carroll in the newsroom, and everyone here at Broadcasting House in London. Do have a restful and hopefully warm night. Good night.
And now, the shipping forecast issued by the Met Office on behalf of the Maritime and Coast Guard Agency at 0015 on Wednesday, the 10th of January. There are warnings of gales in Fitzroy. The general synopsis at 1800. High Fair Isle 1043, expected Faroes 1044 by 1800 Wednesday. Low Fitzroy 1015 losing its identity. The area forecasts for the next 24 hours. Viking north at Syrah. Northerly or northeasterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 later. Showers at first in Viking, good. South at Syrah. Variable 3 or less at first in east, otherwise northerly or northwesterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 later. Fair, good. 40s Cromarty 4th. North or northeast 3 to 5, occasionally 6 except in Cromarty. Showers, wintry at times, good, occasionally poor. Tyne Dogger. North or northeast 3 to 5, showers, good. Fisher, cyclonic 3 to 5, becoming variable 3 or less, then west or northwest 4 to 6 later. Showers at first, good. German Bight, easterly 3 to 5 in south, otherwise variable 2 to 4. Showers at first, good. Humber Thames Dover, east or northeast 4 to 6, showers in Humber, good. White Portland Plymouth, east or northeast 4 to 6, occasionally 7 in Plymouth. Showers, wintry at times, but mainly fair in White. Good, occasionally very poor. Biscay, easterly backing northerly or northeasterly 3 to 5, occasionally 6 later in north. Rain or showers, good, occasionally poor. Trafalgar, northerly or northwesterly 3 to 5 in northeast, otherwise variable 2 to 4. Mainly fair, good. Fitzroy, cyclonic 5 to 7, occasionally gale 8 at first in northwest, becoming northeasterly 4 to 6. Rain or showers, good, occasionally poor. Seoul, east or northeast 4 to 6, showers, good. Lundy Fastnet Irish Sea, east or northeast 4 to 6, occasionally 7 at first, except in Fastnet. Showers, good. Shannon, east or northeast 4 to 6, showers, good. Rockall, east or southeast 4 to 6, fair, good. Malin Hebrides, east or southeast 3 to 5, showers in North Hebrides, good. Bailey, south or southeast 3 to 5, occasionally 6 at first. Fair, good. Fair Isle Faroes, variable 2 to 4, becoming north or northeast 3 to 5 in Fair Isle. Fair, good. Southeast Iceland, southerly or southwesterly 3 to 5, occasionally 6 in north. Fair, good. Now the weather reports from coastal stations for 2300. Tyree automatic. Northeast 2, 24 miles, 1040, falling slowly. Stornoway, east 3, more than 38 miles, 1041, steady. Lerwick, north by west 3, more than 38 miles, 1041, falling slowly. Wick automatic. West-northwest 1, recent precipitation, 14 miles, 1041, falling slowly. Aberdeen, northwest 3, 19 miles, 1041, falling slowly. Lucas, north by east 2, recent rain, more than 38 miles, 1040, falling slowly. Boomer, northeast 3, slight rain, 4 miles, 1038, falling slowly. Bridlington, east-northeast 4, 1036, falling slowly. Sandetti light vessel automatic, east 6, 11 miles, 1029. Greenwich light vessel automatic, east 5, 11 miles, 1027. St Catherine's Point automatic, east by north 5, 1027, rising slowly. Jersey, east by south 4, 9 miles, 1025, rising slowly. Channel light vessel automatic, south east by east 5, 1026. Scilly automatic. Northeast by east 5, 12 miles, 1027, steady. Milford Haven, east by north 2, 19 miles, 1031, rising slowly. Aberporth, northeast 4, 35 miles, 1031, falling slowly. Valley, east by north 2, 16 miles, 1035, rising slowly. Liverpool Crosby, north by east 3, 16 miles, 1036, falling slowly. Valentia, east 3, 22 miles, 1031, falling more slowly. Ronaldsway, east by north 5, 1036, falling more slowly. Malin Head, southeast 3, 24 miles, 1038, steady. Machrihanish automatic, southeast by east 2, more than 38 miles, 1039, steady. Now the weather forecast for the inshore waters of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, valid for the following 24 hours. The general situation. High pressure centred to the north of the United Kingdom drives a cold easterly airflow across the southern coastal waters, bringing strong winds to these parts. Mainly settled across the north with light winds, but occasional wintry showers on northeast coasts at first. Cape Wrath to Rattray Head, including Orkney. Variable, becoming northeast 2 to 4. Wintry showers, good, occasionally poor. Rattray Head to Berwick-upon-Tweed, northeast 3 to 5. Showers, perhaps wintry, good, occasionally poor. Berwick-upon-Tweed to Whitby, east backing northeast 3 to 5. Showers, good. Whitby to Gibraltar Point, easterly or northeasterly 3 to 5, occasionally 6 at first in south. Showers, fair later, good. Gibraltar Point to North Foreland, easterly or northeasterly 4 to 6, fair, good. North Foreland to Selsey Bill, easterly or northeasterly 4 to 6, mainly fair, good. Selsey Bill to Lyme Regis, northeast 4 to 6, fair, good. Lyme Regis to Land's End, including the Isles of Scilly. Northeast 4 to 6, occasionally 7 at first, occasional showers, good. Land's End to St David's Head, including the Bristol Channel. East or northeast 5 to 7, occasionally 4 later, fair, good. St David's Head to Great Orme Head, including St George's Channel. Northeast 4 to 6, showers later, good. Great Orme Head to the Mull of Galloway. Northeast 3 to 5, occasionally 6 at first, mainly fair, good. Isle of Man, east 5 or 6, backing northeast 4 or 5, fair, good. Loch Foyle to Carlingford Loch. Easterly or southeasterly, backing northeasterly later, 3 to 5. Showers later in south, good. Mull of Galloway to Mull of Kintyre, including the Firth of Clyde and North Channel. Easterly or northeasterly 3 to 5, mainly fair, good. Mull of Kintyre to Ardnamurchan Point. East or southeast, backing northeast later, 3 to 5, fair, good. Ardnamurchan Point to Cape Wrath, east 2 to 4, fair, good. And Shetland Isles, north or northeast 3 or 4, occasionally 5 later, mainly fair, good. And that completes the shipping bulletin, and that brings us to the end of our day here on BBC Radio 4. Thank you for listening with me tonight. I'm Amanda Litherland. I'm here at Broadcasting House in London. I hope that wherever you are, the rest of your night is a very peaceful one. In a moment, we'll be joining the World Service for a few hours. Radio 4 will be back at 5:20. It's good night from me, or if you're in the Irish Sea, Evi. Good night.
Now on BBC Radio 4, time for the shipping forecast, issued by the Met Office on behalf of the Maritime and Coast Guard Agency at 0015 on Thursday, the 11th of January. The general synopsis at 1800, high Faroes 1045 expected Hebrides with little change by 1800 Thursday. The area forecasts for the next 24 hours, Viking, North Atara, northerly or northeasterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 at first, fair, good. South Atara, northerly or northwesterly 5 to 7, perhaps gale 8 later, fair, good. Forties, northerly or northeasterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 in east, fair, good. Cromarty 4th, north or northeast backing northwest later 3 to 5, drizzle at first, good, occasionally moderate. Tyne, Dogger, north or northeast 4 to 6, occasionally 3 at first, fair, good. Fisher, northwesterly 4 to 6, veering northerly 5 to 7, perhaps gale 8 later in north, but variable 3 or less for a time in east, fair, good. German Bight, northwesterly, veering northeasterly at times 3 to 5, occasionally 6 in northwest, fair, good. Humber, Thames, Dover, east 3 to 5, backing north or northeast 4 to 6, fair, good. White, Portland, Plymouth, northeast 4 to 6, showers at first, good. Biscay, northeast 4 to 6, showers, moderate or good. South Trafalgar, variable 2 to 4, becoming easterly or southeasterly 3 to 5, occasionally 6 later in west, fair, good. North Trafalgar, Fitzroy, easterly or northeasterly 4 to 6, occasionally 3 at first in Trafalgar, occasional showers, good. Seoul, Lundy, Fastnet, east or northeast 4 to 6, showers at first, good. Irish Sea, northeast 3 to 5, occasionally 6 at first, fair, good. Shannon, easterly 3 to 5, occasionally 6 in south, showers at first in south, good. Rockall, east veering south or southeast 3 to 5, fair, good. Malin, Hebrides, easterly 3 to 5, becoming variable 2 to 4, then southwesterly 3 to 5 later, in North Hebrides, fair, good. Bailey, southeast veering south or southwest 3 to 5, occasionally 6 later, fair, good. Ferrol, north or northeast backing west or northwest 3 to 5, drizzle at first, good, occasionally moderate at first. Faroes, variable 2 to 4, becoming westerly 3 to 5, occasionally 6 later in north, fair, good. Southeast Iceland, southerly or southwesterly 4 to 6, fair, good. Now the weather reports from coastal stations for 2300. Tyree automatic, northeast by east 2, more than 38 miles, 1041 now falling. Stornoway, east 3, more than 38 miles, 1042, rising slowly. Lerwick, north by west 3, 35 miles, 1042, rising slowly. Weak automatic, northeast by north 3, recent drizzle, 19 miles, 1042, rising slowly. Aberdeen, north-northwest 2, slight drizzle, 1 mile, 1041, rising slowly. Lucas, northeast by north 3, slight drizzle, 13 miles, 1040, rising slowly. Boomer, north-northeast 4, 8 miles, 1038, rising slowly. Bridlington, northeast by north 3, 1035, rising slowly. Sandetti light vessel automatic, east 4, 5 miles, 1030. Greenwich light vessel automatic, east 5, 5 miles, 1029. St. Catherine's Point automatic, east-northeast 4, 1029, rising slowly. Jersey east by south 3, 7 miles, 1027, rising. Channel light vessel automatic, northeast 6, 1028. Scilly automatic, northeast 5, 16 miles, 1030, rising slowly. Milford Haven, northeast by north 2, 19 miles, 1033, rising slowly. Aberporth, northeast 4, 24 miles, 1034, rising slowly. Valley, northeast by east 4, 27 miles, 1035, rising slowly. Liverpool Crosby, northeast 3, 22 miles, 1036, rising slowly. Valencia, east by south 2, 24 miles, 1036, rising slowly. Ronaldsway, northeast by north 3, 1037, rising slowly. Malinhead, northeast 5, 27 miles, 1040, rising slowly. Machrihanish automatic, northeast by east 2, more than 38 miles, 1039, rising slowly. Here's the weather forecast for the inshore waters of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, valid for the following 24 hours, issued by the Met Office at 2300 on Wednesday, the 10th of January. General situation, high pressure, currently centered to the north of the United Kingdom, will move southwards to be centered to the west of Scotland by Thursday evening. This will bring settled conditions to Scotland, with mainly light or moderate winds here, but stronger northeasterlies elsewhere. From Cape Wrath to Rattray Head, including Orkney, northeasterly backing westerly or northwesterly 3 or 4, becoming variable 2 to 4 for a time in west. Drizzle at first, good, occasionally poor at first. Rattray Head to Berwick-upon-Tweed, north or northeast 4 or 5, backing northwest 3 or 4 later. Drizzle at first, good, occasionally poor at first. Berwick-upon-Tweed to Whitby, northeasterly, backing northerly 3 to 5, fair, good, occasionally moderate at first. Whitby to Gibraltar Point, northeast 3 to 5, backing north 4 to 6, fair, good. Gibraltar Point to North Foreland, easterly backing northerly or northeasterly 4 or 5, fair, good. North Foreland to Selsey Bill, easterly backing northerly or northeasterly 4 to 6, fair, good. Selsey Bill to Lyme Regis, northeast 4 to 6, fair, good. Lyme Regis to Land's End, including the Isles of Scilly, northeast 4 to 6, fair, good. Land's End to St. David's Head, including the Bristol Channel, easterly or northeasterly 4 to 6, fair, good. St. David's Head to Great Ormhead, including St. George's Channel, east or northeast 3 to 5, occasionally 6 at first, fair, good. Great Ormhead to the Mull of Galloway, northeasterly 3 to 5, occasionally 6 in north, fair, good. Isle of Man, northeast 4 or 5, decreasing 3 or 4, fair, good. Loch Foyle to Carlingford Loch, easterly or northeasterly 3 to 5, occasionally 6 at first in south, becoming variable 3 or less later in north, fair, good. Mull of Galloway to Mull of Kintyre, including the Firth of Clyde and North Channel, easterly or northeasterly 3 to 5, fair, good. Mull of Kintyre to Ardnamurchan Point, northeasterly 3 or 4, occasionally 5 at first, in far south, becoming variable 3 or less. Fair, good. Odd American Point to Cape Wrath. East or northeast 3 to 5, becoming variable 3 or less. Fair, good. Shetland Isles. North, backing northwest 3 to 5. Fair, good. And that completes the shipping bulletin. I am Neil Nunes, wishing you a very good night.
And now on BBC Radio 4, the shipping forecast issued by the Met Office on behalf of the Maritime and Coast Guard Agency at 0015 on Friday the 12th of January. There are warnings of gales in South Atsira, Fisher, Bailey, Fair Isle, Faroes and Southeast Iceland. The general synopsis at 1800. High Fair Isle 1045, expected Shannon 1037 by 1800 Friday. The area forecasts for the next 24 hours. Viking, North Atsira. Northerly backing westerly or northwesterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 later, perhaps gale 8 later in Viking. Fair, then occasional rain, good, occasionally poor. South Atsira. Northerly or northwesterly 6 to gale 8, backing westerly 5 to 7 later, occasional rain later, good, occasionally moderate. 40s. North backing northwest 4 to 6, then west 5 to 7 later, occasional rain later, good, occasionally moderate. Cromarty 4th. North or northwest 2 to 4, backing west or southwest 3 to 5, increasing 5 to 7 later, mainly fair, good. Tyne Dogger. North or northwest, backing west later 4 to 6, fair, good. Fisher. North or northwest 6 to gale 8, mainly fair, good. German Bight, Humber, Thames. Northerly backing westerly or northwesterly later 4 to 6, occasionally 7 in North German Bight, mainly fair, good. Dover, White, Portland, Plymouth, Biscay. East or northeast 4 to 6, mainly fair, good. Trafalgar, Fitzroy, Seoul. Easterly or southeasterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 later in Trafalgar and southwest Fitzroy. Occasional rain later, good, occasionally poor later. Lundy, Fastnet, Irish Sea, Shannon. East or northeast 3 to 5, becoming variable 2 to 4 in Irish Sea, fair, good. Rockall, Malin. Variable 2 to 4, becoming westerly or southwesterly 4 to 6 in north and later throughout Malin. Occasional rain later, good, occasionally poor later. Hebrides. Southwest 2 to 4, increasing 5 to 7, veering northwest 4 to 6 later, fair, then occasional rain, good, occasionally poor. Bailey. Southwest 4 to 6, increasing 7 or gale 8 for a time, veering northwest later, occasional rain, good, occasionally poor. Fair Isle, Faroes. Variable 2 to 4 at first in Fair Isle, otherwise westerly or southwesterly, veering northwesterly later, 5 to 7, occasionally gale 8 later in northeast. Fair, then occasional rain, good, occasionally poor. And southeast Iceland. Westerly or southwesterly 5 or 6, increasing 7 or gale 8, veering northwesterly 5 to 7 later, occasional rain, good, occasionally poor. And now the weather reports from coastal stations for 2300 on the 12th of January. Tyree Automatic. North 1, more than 38 miles at 1044, falling slowly. Stornoway. West by north 2, more than 38 miles at 1043, falling slowly. Lerwick. Northwest 3, more than 38 miles at 1040, falling slowly. Wick Automatic. West 1, 16 miles at 1042, falling slowly. Aberdeen, northwest 3, 22 miles 1,042, falling slowly. Leuchars, north-northwest 1, 22 miles 1,043, now falling. Boomer, north by west 3, 14 miles 1,042, steady. Bridlington, north-northeast 4, 1,039, steady. Sandy light vessel automatic, northeast 5, 11 miles 1,035. Greenwich light vessel automatic, 5 miles 1,036. St. Catherine's Point automatic, east by north 2, 1,037, now falling. Jersey, northeast by east 4, 16 miles 1,036, now falling. Channel light vessel automatic, northeast by east 5, 1,037. Scilly automatic, east by north 4, 14 miles 1,038, rising slowly. Milford Haven, northeast by north 2, 12 miles 1,040, rising slowly. Aberporth, northeast by east 4, 22 miles 1,041, rising slowly. Valley, northeast 3, 19 miles 1,041, rising more slowly. Liverpool Crosby, northeast 1, 13 miles 1,041, now falling. Valentia, southeast 1, 16 miles 1,042, now falling. Ronaldsway, northeast 3, 1,042, now falling. Malin east 2, 27 miles 1,044, falling slowly. And Machrihanish automatic, north-northeast 1, more than 38 miles 1,044, falling slowly. And here's the weather forecast for the inshore waters of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, valid for the following 24 hours, issued by the Met Office at 2300 on Friday the 12th of January. The general situation. High pressure centred to the west of Scotland will bring settled conditions to much of the inshore waters. However, strong west or northwesterly winds develop through Friday for Scottish waters, with a risk of gales across the far north. Cape Wrath to Rattray Head, including Orkney. Variable 2 to 4, becoming westerly or southwesterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 later, perhaps gale 8 for a time later in north. Fair, then drizzle in north, then occasional rain throughout later. Moderate or good, occasionally poor later. Rattray Head to Berwick upon Tweed. Northwesterly, backing westerly or southwesterly 3 or 4, increasing 5 or 6 later. Occasional rain later, good, occasionally moderate later. Berwick upon Tweed to Whitby. North 4 or 5, backing northwest 2 to 4, then west 3 to 5 later, mainly fair, good. Whitby to Gibraltar Point. North 3 or 4, occasionally 5 at first, backing west later, fair, good. Gibraltar Point to North Foreland. Northerly or northeasterly 3 to 5, backing westerly or northwesterly 3 or 4 later, fair, good. North Foreland to Selsey Bill. Northerly or northeasterly 4 or 5, decreasing 3 at times later, fair, good. Selsey Bill to Lyme Regis. Northeast 4 or 5, decreasing 2 or 3 later, fair, good. Lyme Regis to Land's End, including the Isles of Scilly. Northeasterly 3 to 5, fair, good. Land's End to St. David's Head, including the Bristol Channel. East or northeast 2 to 4, occasionally 5 at first, fair, good. St. David's Head to Great Orme Head, including St. George's Channel. East or northeast 3 or 4, becoming variable, mainly north 1 to 3, fair, good. Great Orme Head to the Mull of Galloway. East or northeast 3 or 4, becoming variable 3 or less, then west or northwest 2 to 4 later, fair, good. Isle of Man. Northeast 3 or 4, becoming variable 3 or less, then west or northwest 3 or 4 later, fair, good. Lochfoyle to Carlingford Loch. Easterly or northeasterly 3 or 4, becoming variable 3 or less, then northwesterly 3 or 4 later, occasionally 5 later in north, fair, good. Mull of Galloway to Mull of Kintyre, including the Firth of Clyde and North Channel. Northeasterly 3 or 4, becoming variable 3 or less, then westerly or northwesterly 3 to 5 later, fair, good. Mull of Kintyre to Ardnamurchan Point, variable 3 or less, becoming west 4 or 5 later, occasionally 6 later in north, occasional rain later, good, occasionally moderate later. Ardnamurchan Point to Cape Wrath, variable 3 or less, becoming westerly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 in north, veering northwesterly 4 or 5 later in north, fair, then occasional drizzle, then rain later, moderate or good, occasionally poor later. And Shetland Isles, northwest 4 or 5, backing west 5 to 7, veering northwest 6 to gale 8 later, fair, then occasional drizzle, then rain for a time later, moderate or good, occasionally poor later. And that completes the shipping forecast. Well, that's it for another day here on BBC Radio 4. On behalf of my colleague Charles Carroll in the newsroom and myself, Al Ryan, here in Broadcasting House, if you have been, thanks for listening. Have a safe, quiet and peaceful night. Good night. Ihawa.
Now, the shipping forecast issued by the Met Office on behalf of the Maritime and Coast Guard Agency at 0015 on Saturday the 13th of January. There are warnings of gales in Viking, North Utsira, South Utsira, Forties, Fisher, German Bight, Trafalgar, Fitzroy, Fair Isle, Faroes and South East Iceland. The general synopsis at 1800, high, Ireland, 1037, dissipating. The area forecasts for the next 24 hours. Viking, northwest 6 to gale 8, showers becoming wintry, good, occasionally poor. North Utsira, South Utsira, westerly 4 to 6, veering northwesterly 6 to gale 8. Rain then showers, becoming wintry later, good, occasionally poor. Forties, westerly, veering northwesterly 5 to 7, occasionally gale 8 in northeast. Rain then showers, becoming wintry later, good, occasionally poor. Cromarty, west, veering northwest 5 to 7, showers, becoming wintry later, good, occasionally poor. Forth, Tyne, Dogger, west, veering northwest 4 to 6, showers, good, occasionally moderate. Fisher, German Bight, northwest 5 to 7, occasionally gale 8 in Fisher and later German Bight. Rain or showers, good, occasionally moderate. Humber, Thames, west or northwest 3 to 5, occasionally 6 in Humber, showers, good. Dover, White, variable 2 to 4, fair, good. Portland, Plymouth, Biscay, east 3 to 5, becoming variable 2 to 4 later, mainly fair, good. Southwest Trafalgar, southerly 4 to 6, rain, perhaps thundery, moderate or good, occasionally poor. Northeast Trafalgar, southerly or southeasterly 5 to 7, occasionally gale 8 at first in southeast, decreasing 3 to 5 later. Rain, perhaps thundery, moderate or good, occasionally poor. Fitzroy, easterly or southeasterly, becoming cyclonic 5 to 7, occasionally gale 8 at first in south, decreasing 3 or 4 later in south. Rain or showers, thundery in south, good, occasionally poor. Seoul, east 4 to 6, occasional rain, good, occasionally moderate. Lundy, Fastnet, east or northeast 3 to 5, fair, good. Irish Sea, variable 2 to 4, becoming northwest 3 to 5, later. Occasional rain, good, occasionally moderate. Shannon, northeast 4 to 6, mainly fair, good. Rockall, Malin, north or northwest 3 to 5, occasional rain, then showers later, good, occasionally moderate. Hebrides, Bailey, north or northwest 4 to 6, showers, good, occasionally moderate. Fair Isle, Faroes, north or northwest 6 to gale 8, showers, becoming wintry, moderate or good, occasionally very poor later. And southeast Iceland, northerly or northwesterly 5 to 7, occasionally gale 8 later, showers, becoming wintry, moderate or good, occasionally very poor later. Now, weather reports from coastal stations for 2300. Tyree automatic, west-northwest 4, recent precipitation 16 miles, 1030, falling. Stornoway, northwest 4, recent drizzle 19 miles, 1026, now rising. Lerwick, northwest 5, recent precipitation 13 miles, 1016, now rising. Wick automatic, west-northwest 5, rain 8 miles, 1022, falling more slowly. Aberdeen, west-southwest 3, recent rain 32 miles, 1024, falling more slowly. Lucas, west-southwest 3, more than 38 miles, 1027, falling more slowly. Boomer, west-southwest 3, 22 miles, 1028, falling more slowly. Bridlington, west 3, 1029, falling. Sandetti light vessel automatic, north by west 2, more than 27 miles, 1030. St Catherine's Point automatic, northeast 2, 1032, falling slowly. Jersey, east by south 4, 9 miles, 1031, now rising. Channel light vessel automatic, east 5, 1031. Scilly automatic, northeast by east 4, 12 miles, 1031, falling slowly. Milford Haven, east-northeast 2, 13 miles, 1033, falling slowly. Aberporth, north 3, 13 miles, 1033, now rising. Valley, east 1, 22 miles, 1033, falling slowly. Liverpool Crosby, northwest by west 3, 19 miles, 1032, falling slowly. Valencia, northeast by east 2, 13 miles, 1034, falling slowly. Ronaldsway, west by north 2, 1032, falling slowly. Malin Head, southwest by west 4, 19 miles, 1032, falling. And Machrihanish, automatic, west by north 5, 19 miles, 1031, falling. Now the weather forecast for the inshore waters of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, valid for the following 24 hours, issued by the Met Office at 2300 on Friday the 12th of January. The general situation: high pressure will gradually retreat westwards into the Atlantic. This will allow a colder and strengthening northerly flow to develop over the weekend, especially in the north. Cape Wrath to Rattray Head, including Orkney. Westerly or northwesterly, veering northerly or northwesterly later, 4 to 6, occasionally 7 in north. Showers becoming wintry later, good, occasionally poor later. Rattray Head to Berwick upon Tweed, southwest, veering west or northwest, 4 to 6. Rain then showers, good, occasionally moderate at first. Berwick upon Tweed to Whitby, west or northwest, 4 to 6. Rain for a time at first, then showers later. Good, occasionally moderate. Whitby to Gibraltar Point, west or northwest, 4 or 5. Showers later. Good. Gibraltar Point to North Foreland, westerly or northwesterly, 3 to 5. Showers later in north. Good. North Foreland to Selsey Bill, northerly or northeasterly, backing northwesterly, 2 or 3, then backing westerly, 3 or 4 later. Fair, good. Selsey Bill to Lyme Regis, east or northeast, backing north, 2 or 3, becoming variable 3 or less later. Fair, good. Lyme Regis to Land's End, including the Isles of Scilly, east or northeast, 3 to 5. Fair, good. Land's End to St David's Head, including the Bristol Channel, east or northeast, 2 to 4, becoming variable 3 or less later. mainly fair, good. St David's Head to Great Orme Head, including St George's Channel, variable 3 or less, occasionally 4 later, fair then occasional rain, good, occasionally moderate. Great Orme Head to the Mull of Galloway, westerly or northeasterly 3 or 4, occasionally 5 in south, fair then occasional rain, showers later, good, occasionally moderate. Isle of Man, west or northwest, veering north or northwest later, 3 or 4, fair then occasional rain, mainly good. Loch Foyle to Carlingford Loch, west or northwest 3 to 5, fair then occasional rain, then showers later, good, occasionally moderate. Mull of Galloway to Mull of Kintyre, including the Firth of Clyde and North Channel, westerly 3 to 5, veering northwesterly 3 or 4, rain, then showers, good, occasionally moderate. Mull of Kintyre to Ardnamurchan Point, westerly veering northwesterly, then northerly later 3 to 5, rain, then showers, good, occasionally moderate at first. Ardnamurchan Point to Cape Wrath, northwesterly veering northerly later 4 or 5, occasionally 6 in north. Rain at first in south, then showers. Moderate or good, occasionally poor at first in south. And finally Shetland Isles, northwest 6 to gale 8. Showers becoming wintry later. Good, occasionally poor. And that completes the shipping bulletin. Well, that's it for Radio 4 for the moment. We're handing over now to our colleagues at the BBC World Service. So from me, Andy Crawford, and on behalf of everybody here at Broadcasting House, can I wish you, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, a very good night. Good night.
And now the shipping forecast issued by the Met Office on behalf of the Maritime and Coast Guard Agency at 0015 on Sunday the 14th of January. There are warnings of gales in Viking, South Utsira, Forties, Cromarty, Forth, Dogger, Fisher, German Bight, Hebrides, Fair Isle, Faroes and South East Iceland. The general synopsis at 1800. Low West Fitzroy 1007 losing its identity. The area forecasts for the next 24 hours. Viking, northwest 5 to 7 increasing gale 8 to storm 10, veering north 7 to severe gale 9 later. Squally wintry showers, moderate to very poor, occasionally good at first. North Utsira, northwesterly veering northerly later 5 to 7, perhaps gale 8 later. Squally wintry showers, good, occasionally very poor. South Utsira, northwesterly 6 to gale 8, perhaps severe gale 9 later. Squally wintry showers, moderate or good, occasionally very poor. Forties, northwest 6 increasing 7 to severe gale 9. Squally wintry showers, good becoming moderate to very poor. Cromarty, Forth, Tyne, Dogger, Fisher, German Bight. Northwest 5 to 7, occasionally gale 8 except in Tyne, perhaps severe gale 9 later in Dogger, Fisher and German Bight. Squally wintry showers, good, occasionally very poor. Humber, Thames. Westerly or northwesterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 later in Humber, perhaps gale 8 later in North Humber. Showers, wintry later, good, occasionally poor later. Dover, White, Portland. Variable 2 to 4, becoming northwest 3 to 5 later. Showers, good, occasionally poor in south. Plymouth, Biscay. Southeast becoming cyclonic 3 to 5, occasional rain, good, occasionally poor. Trafalgar, south or southwest 3 to 5, thundery showers, moderate or good, occasionally poor. Fitzroy, cyclonic 4 to 6, rain or thundery showers, fog patches, moderate or good, occasionally very poor. Seoul, east backing northeast 4 to 6, occasional rain, good, occasionally poor. Lundy, Fastnet, variable 2 to 4, becoming north or northeast 3 to 5, showers, good. Irish Sea, northwest 3 to 5, veering north 4 to 6, showers, good. Shannon, East or northeast 4 to 6. Showers, good. Rockall, Malin, Hebrides, Bailey. North or northeast 5 to 7, but 4 at first in Rockall and Malin. Occasionally gale 8 in Hebrides. Showers becoming wintry, good, occasionally very poor. Fairall, Faroes. North or northwest 6 to gale 8, increasing severe gale 9 at times. Squally wintry showers, moderate to very poor, occasionally good at first. Southeast Iceland. Cyclonic 4 to 6 in west, northerly 6 to gale 8 elsewhere. Wintry showers, good, occasionally very poor, light icing in north. Now the weather reports from coastal stations for 2300. Tyree Automatic. North 4, recent rain. 30 miles, 1019 falling slowly. Stornoway. Northwest 4, 12 miles, 1019 falling slowly. Lerwick. Northwest 4, recent precipitation. 35 miles, 1012 falling slowly. Wick Automatic. Northwest 3, recent precipitation. 12 miles, 1016 falling slowly. Aberdeen. Northwest 4, 14 miles, 1016 falling slowly. Lucas. Northwest by west 2, recent rain. More than 38 miles, 1017 falling more slowly. Boomer. West by north 3, 22 miles, 1017 falling slowly. Bridlington. West-northwest 3, 1016 falling. Sandetti Light Vessel Automatic. Southwest by south 3, 11 miles, 1019. St Catherine's Point Automatic. North by east 1, 1020 falling more slowly. Channel Light Vessel Automatic. Northeast 3, 1020. Scilly Automatic. Southeast 3, 16 miles, 1020 falling slowly. Milford Haven. North 1, 5 miles, 1021 falling slowly. Aberporth. South by west 3, recent precipitation 2 miles, 1020 falling more slowly. Valley. Northwest 2, 24 miles, 1020 falling. Liverpool Crosby. Northwest 4, 13 miles, 1019 falling slowly. Valencia. Northeast by east 1, 7 miles, 1022 falling slowly. Ronaldsway. Northwest by north 2, 1019 falling slowly. Malin Head. Northwest by north 4, slight showers, 8 miles, 1020 falling slowly. Machrihanish Automatic. North 2, recent rain, 32 miles, 1019 falling slowly. Now here's the weather forecast for the inshore waters of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, valid for the following 24 hours, issued by the Met Office at 2300 on Saturday the 13th of January. The general situation. Winds will remain light or moderate in strength across southern and southwestern areas for much of Sunday. All other areas of the United Kingdom will lie in a very cold northwesterly airflow, with gales or severe gales developing in the north, and squally showers turning increasingly to sleet or snow. Cape Wrath to Rattray Head including Orkney. Northwesterly 5 to 7, occasionally 4 at first in Moray Firth and in northwest, then increasing gale 8 at times. Squally sleet, then snow showers. Moderate or good, occasionally poor at first and very poor later. Rattray Head to Berwick upon Tweed. Northwesterly 4 to 6, increasing 7 or gale 8 in far north. Showers becoming wintry, then mainly snow showers later, squally in far north. Good, occasionally poor at first and very poor later. Berwick upon Tweed to Whitby. West or northwest 4 to 6, veering north or northwest 5 to 7. Showers turning to sleet or snow later. Good, occasionally very poor later. Whitby to Gibraltar Point. Westerly or northwesterly 3 to 5, veering northerly or northwesterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 later in north. Showers turning to sleet or snow later. Good, occasionally very poor later. Gibraltar Point to North Foreland. Westerly 3 or 4, veering northwesterly 4 or 5, occasionally 6 later in north. Showers becoming wintry later in north. Good, occasionally poor later in north. North Foreland to Selsey-Bill. Variable 3 or less, occasionally 4 in east, becoming northwesterly 3 to 5. Showers, good. Selsey-Bill to Lyme Regis. Variable 3 or less, becoming northwest 3 or 4, occasionally 5 later. Showers, good. Lyme Regis to Land's End, including the Isles of Scilly. Easterly at first in west, otherwise northerly or northeasterly 2 to 4, occasionally 5 later. Showers, good, occasionally moderate in west. Land's End to St David's Head, including the Bristol Channel. Variable 3 or less, occasionally 4 at first, becoming north 3 to 5 later. Showers, good, occasionally moderate at first. St David's Head to Great Orme Head, including St George's Channel. Variable 3 or less, occasionally 4 at first, becoming north or northwest 4 to 6. Showers, good, occasionally moderate. Great Orme Head to the Mull of Galloway. North or northwest 3 or 4, increasing 4 to 6. Showers becoming wintry later, good, occasionally poor later. Isle of Man. North or northwest 3 or 4, increasing 4 to 6. Showers, good, occasionally poor. Loch Foyle to Carlingford Loch. Westerly or northwesterly 3 or 4, veering northerly or northwesterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 later in north. Showers becoming wintry later, good, occasionally poor later. Mull of Galloway to Mull of Kintyre, including the Firth of Clyde and North Channel. Northwesterly 3 to 5, veering northerly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 later in North Channel. Showers becoming wintry later, good, occasionally poor later. Mull of Kintyre to Ardnamurchan Point. Northwesterly 3 to 5 at first in south, otherwise northerly 5 to 7. Showers becoming squally, then turning to sleet or snow later. Good, occasionally very poor later. Ardnamurchan Point to Cape Wrath. North 5 to 7, occasionally 4 at first, then increasing gale 8 at times. Squally showers turning to sleet or snow. Good, occasionally poor at first and very poor later. And the Shetland Isles. Northerly or northwesterly 5 or 6, increasing 7 or gale 8, then increasing severe gale 9 for a time in northeast. Squally sleet, then snow showers. Moderate or good, occasionally very poor. And that completes the shipping bulletin, and it brings us to the end of our day here on Radio 4. On behalf of all of us at Broadcasting House in London, this is Danielle Jałowiecka, wishing you a happy, peaceful night. Good night.